Magic healing fairies! Magic healing fairies!
Have you ever seen Gamer Cat?
Yes. Yes, I have. It is a beautiful webcomic. It did.
I died for you.
That was actually probably the only appropriate time for you to do that. Thank you. But yeah, Gamer Cat's hilarious, and then he's like, I'm just gonna stick with Red Potion from now on.
Fucking Red Potion is blended fairy.
Down fairy.
I need a new blender. I keep putting off getting one. But I know I'd have a lot of smoothies if I got one.
Okay then.
What?
It's a thing. I did not know that was a thing.
Smoothies?
Nah, you needing a blender.
You've mentioned it before. My blender. So I had the same blender all my fucking life from when I was a fucking kid with my mom. And then the blender fucking broke one day because eventually all things must break. It happens. And so we got a new blender. And the thing's like this is dishwasher safe. And it's like, sweet. That means that this is less effort to clean because we can just throw it in the dishwasher. It fucking lied to us. I don't know if it's like dishwasher safe or if your dishwasher never turns on or what, because it was not fucking dishwasher safe even a little bit. It wasn't even 1%. So we put it in there and it gets a little bit of cracks in it. I'm like, well, shit. And so I start hand cleaning it. And so I hand clean it with hot water because you fucking clean with hot water. And at one point, I'm fucking washing it down with some really hot water so that way I can get all the food particles out of it.
Right.
Because what I do is I'd pour some water in there and then spin the blender and get a lot of food particles that were stuck in the metal part because that didn't come out individually for some reason. So I couldn't clean it individually, which was annoying and prevented me from cleaning it efficiently. But I did that. And then while it was spinning, it just audibly broke. It made very audible breaking noises. And then water went everywhere. And it's like, fuck!
Wait, where is it? There it is. Nope. I want to switch arrows. I didn't want to fire one. Now I want to fire one. Come on.
I hate how hard it is to aim with this one. But that's what happened to my fucking blender. And now I don't have a blender because that made very obvious breaking noise. Whoa, slow down.
Yep. And that's just because I was moving while the chest was dropping.
200 rupees.
200 rupees this early in the game helps a lot.
You mean period? You're just getting all the treasure charts, or?
No. I just did one. I'm not gonna get all the treasure charts because that's a pain in the balls. Where is this?
Oh, but I got a fucking blender, and I'm definitely gonna avoid that fucking company. And the problem is blenders are so expensive. They really are. Because, like, you have the cheap blenders that are gonna break just as quickly as that one did for, like, $20. And that's the one I went for initially, because I was like, oh, there's not gonna be a huge difference between blenders. Apparently the difference is it not breaking after a week.
Yeah.
There wasn't even a fucking warranty, because I looked through the shit, and there wasn't a warranty in the box. It's like, really? So you fucking knew this was such a piece of shit that you didn't even include a warranty. But,
You know what's great? All the parts in your computer have a warranty.
Yeah. A warranty is a nice thing because it ensures that there's a fucking accountability to...
Right. And the company's like, hey, we know we don't make cheap shit. And if for some reason it fucks up, it should never fuck up. So if it does fuck up, we're going to replace it because it should not have fucked up.
But that happened, and so I'm looking at blenders now, and it's fucking $70 for a blender. $70, $80, and if you want one that, like, actually has, like, a fucking guarantee and some real promise behind it, you have to spend, like, $130 on a blender. And it's like, I just want smoothies.
Not the tumbler smoothie where it's fruit filled up all the way to the top with no liquid.
Yeah, no, that's a terrible decision.
Fuck your weak-ass aesthetic. How are you gonna drink that thick-ass smoothie? You didn't even take the tops off the strawberries. Some people say the strawberry tops are good for you. Some say you should eat banana peels. You know what? I bet the outside of a coconut is high in fucking fiber. Doesn't mean I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah. Oh, you're timed before this island turns back into lava. Which, logically, this should all still be really fucking hot.
I know, that's another thing that always bothered me.
This is not how convection works.
Yeah, it did. Well, they are magic arrows.
I guess.
I mean,
You know what? Justifiable. Magic arrows, justifiable.
Nope, that's
What's
not
not justifiable is the fact that in order to avoid getting burned in a volcano, Link wore red.
They were made by Gorons?
It's still just red clothes.
Okay, fair. You know what? I didn't get... Okay. They made Kokiri-style clothing in adult sizes, and there's no adult-size Kokiri. Why? How come your clothing stretched?
It didn't. Didn't the one stage change you or something, or was that just a joke people made?
That was just a joke people made.
Fuck that bird.
A bird can go fuck itself.
That bird has officially joined the fucking dinosaurs.
It's frozen. Dinosaurs aren't frozen. They're stuck in the earth.
Do you know what killed the dinosaurs?
The Ice Age?
The Ice Age!
Has that proven? I can't remember.
I don't know.
I'm not
It's a
caught up.
fucking shitty Batman movie.
I am not caught up on my scientific literature.
I don't know. I just keep track of what dinosaurs there are because I used to like dinosaurs when I was 5, so my grandma thinks I love dinosaurs forever.
I was not a dinosaur kid, but I was a kid who liked dinosaurs. Chris Pratt.
But, my grandma keeps fucking articles on dinosaurs and shit because she thinks I, really like dinosaurs, even though I don't want to be rude to her, but I haven't done anything dinosaur-related since I was 7.
You just do it because it makes grandma happy?
Yeah, at this point. I don't really care about dinosaurs. I have nothing against them, and I think that dinosaurs can be cool, but I do not give a shit.
I wish you got power gloves instead of power bracelets, just because I think gloves look cooler. Though I
But
understand...
it's so bad.
I don't get it.
The Power Glove. It's so bad.
Oh.
The fucking shitty-ass movie that was just a giant commercial for Mario.
Oh, yeah. No, I was thinking like... I was just thinking like in Ocarina of Time, how I loved the aesthetic of the silver and gold gauntlets.
Hmm?
They look great.
Yeah. Upskirt shot of Link. Bow chicka bow wow.
Come on. No, come here. Come here. I want... No. No.
Get in lock-on range, bird. Bird. Bird.
Thing is, I just want a golden feather from it. Because I currently have...
It's right there.
Currently have 20. I have 20. Perfect. I can go north.
Okay, apparently you need feathers to go north.
Yep.
Didn't know that one.
Nope. I have just the perfect amount to get another piece of heart.
Oh. Well then.
In the form
We
of...
zoomed into the boat face there.
Yes, I did. I did not mean to.
That was terrifying. The boat is creepy.
Yeah. And normally, I would just warp, if I was playing the GameCube version, to the Dragon Roost Isles, because it would be quicker to warp there than to sail there. But with the Swift Sail, it's actually efficient
Yay, sailing.
to sail there. I don't feel like my time is being wasted by sailing.
Adventure.
Adventure Time?
No. You fucking heathen.
That's such a weird show.
I haven't seen that much of it.
It's weird. Good weird, I guess.
I've seen a few episodes, but not enough to really be like, oh man, Adventure Time's the shit.
Or Adventure Time
I mean,
is
like,
shit.
what I saw was good, but not the best fucking thing I've ever seen. And again, that's because I've seen like 6 episodes total. If even. If even.
Yeah, but, like, Rick and Morty is a
Rick and
great
Morty.
episode every time.
Yeah. I haven't seen a single Rick and Morty episode that I was like, eh.
Morty.
All the way up your butt, Morty.
Yep, you know me. Yep, I found one. Here you go.
Here's a golden feather. If I give you a golden feather, will you suck on my dick?
Yep, you get 20.
20 of them. Yay! It's not much, but please accept this. Oh, that wasn't a heart piece.
It's after, I think it's mailed to you. Because he's not a total douchebag. It says, here, sweetheart, I went out and adventured for these. He's like, no, there's this, he writes, this really awesome hero helped me out. And helped me get you these bitchin' feathers. And she's like, hey, thanks for helping out my boyfriend.
Yeah.
You're a neat guy. You're nifty.
Nifty keen.
Okay, so, I don't remember what's down here, but we're going to do it anyway.
Okay.
Whoops. I keep forgetting that A just is throw and then ZR is to put it
Gently place.
right. That's something that took me forever to sink in when I played the first time on the GameCube, because I was so like mentally used to throwing that I didn't look at the action buttons. So I kept trying to aim
What the fuck is this shit?
the fire larva. I kept trying to aim it and throw it at the switch and have it land on it. This is like a mini gauntlet of enemies.
Oh, does it matter which door you go through?
Nope.
Okay.
See, the thing is, it always takes you back to the center room no matter what door you go through. It's just you never want to go through the door that has a fire lit because that's technically the room you're in.
Okay.
Or you were in and you completed. Like, there's these assholes.
Okay.
And I think it's just rupees I get from this, but rupees right now are at least useful enough.
Because you have to get the fucking maps translated and shit?
Not a lot. You only need to do 3 in this version. The others, you just, when you would find a Triforce chart, you would just find the piece of Triforce. So it is significantly cheaper in this one. But I'm talking about like going to Rockspire Island and buying the piece of heart, or completing the damn auction house.
Which there's still a piece of heart in.
Yep.
That we couldn't get to appear because of treasure charts.
Yep. So eventually,
deal with that one.
I'm just gonna buy everything because that just makes my life easier.
The cheap ass treasure charts for treasures that have probably already been found.
Actually, I think some of them were like a single rupee. I think both the expensive and the cheap one were a single rupee. And I'm sure someone's going to correct me eventually.
I remember seeing like 40 and 200
40 and 200.
when I was editing.
Oh.
Because I edit these.
Yep.
Which is why you see weird graphics and why we're in the top corner of the screen instead of just randomly being in the center for no fucking reason, because I actually edit this shit and I don't just say, let's put in the webcam footage. There's good. No, I'm actually like, let's put in the webcam footage.
But
Now let's resize this.
It was
and
just
put
a
it to the
purple.
corner.
It was just a purple ruby because it was easy. That's fine. I can dig that. That was quick enough for 50 rupees. I'm okay with that.
And we're currently going through shit while telling stories.
Yeah, because story time's always fun.
Story.
Like
Story.
The first time I drank, which was an awful experience. Because Chris is a good guy to drink with. He would have been fine if it was just him I was drinking with. Except I was there with someone else who was like, no, I wouldn't be drunk for at least another 10 shots. And drunk me thought, well, you son of a bitch, I'll show you. So I didn't listen to anyone except for my ego. And Mike's hard. Goddamn, Mike's hard. And the problem is, what really fucked me up was the fact that I didn't steal. I grabbed a full, like, 5th of Fireball whiskey and just drank from it. I didn't, go to a shot glass for that. Which, that fucked me up.
Fireball's a very famous whiskey.
It's a good cinnamon whiskey. I can't drink it anymore because my body remembers.
Drinking it out of the bottle.
It remembers horrible, horrible things. It's like one of 2 hangovers I've ever gotten. Everclear, that night. Oh, and there was one night where we had tequila, and tequila's just fucking evil. That was just really, really bad tequila, because we all were suffering the next day.
I have an aunt who likes tequila.
It's filthy.
Like, according to her, the only thing she drinks is tequila. And it's like, I don't drink often, but occasionally I'll have a shot of tequila. That's what it is.
But when I do, it's tequila.
I think that's designed to advertise a different alcohol.
Dos Equis.
I thought it was Dos Equis.
I think it's Dos Equis. I don't know.
Because it's like 2 X's.
Well, we're arguing the semantics of a pretty shitty
Because
beer.
originally, porn was called, and I know
missed
this
it.
because of interesting trivia. Porn was single X. Like, X-rated meant that this was porn. This was something you couldn't watch if you were under 18 legally in the U.S. And other places there were different laws about this. But this was something calling itself porn and saying, I'm porn. It's being honest. And so at one point, porn companies decided to rebrand themselves and say, oh no, we're worse than that.
Son of a bitch. Damn it, you were in the shot.
That's funny.
No, use it. Come
But,
on.
Porn companies wanted to rebrand themselves, but they couldn't call themselves double X porn because there was the beer Double X, Dos Equis. And so they had to call themselves Triple X, which is where that comes from. But they were trying to say they were worse than porn. They were worse than bad.
Dos Equis is gross.
Never had it.
It's gross.
Kid, I've only had a shot of vodka, and I don't even know the fucking brand. Because I didn't care enough.
There we go. I finally got the Northern Triangle Isle down.
Woo.
And you know what that means?
You're gonna jump out of the
Boat. I'm jumping out of the boat and into the next episode.